And we're here, and we'll probably cut this shorter than we usually do because of reasons. I'm not Sean, I'm not paranoid. Why would I have any reason to be paranoid? What would I have to be worried about ever?
What could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong? Nothing has ever gone wrong on this stream. That said, if you look at the stream, Sean, I have new pictures, and I feel like
saw.
they weren't what I expected, but they're still good in their own right.
I really like the one in the bottom right.
Uh-huh. With his three pairs of wheels for his shoes.
Mm-hmm. And his threatening posture.
I really wanted to make it clear that it was like we were trying to steal from Shadow, but apparently Shadow is too cool to be robbed.
Uh-huh.
Like there is no robbery happening in any of these images. Being just decided not to internalize.
There's no
that.
reference material to understand what Shadow would look like under any kind of pressure.
That's true. He's
too
too cool.
cool.
Well, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary, and we're gonna play more Solar Ash, hopefully, and hopefully we'll get more than an hour. Introduce yourself.
I don't even think you got an hour last time. I think most of that was on the title screen.
No, we didn't.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him, and welcome back to this excellent game.
I'm excited. I definitely am like, man, I want to play more of this ding-damn game. It was really fun, and I definitely... Oh, my buttons aren't good. Okay, we're good. Don't worry, don't worry. This is, No. This is not your fault, and this is not my internet's fault. This is the fault of Steam, and unless you want to go in and change this, I don't care. But you have to flip the button. You have to go to a setting in Steam to flip the controller buttons to be Switch buttons. And we don't have to do that. It's fine.
Oh, you're using your Switch controller. I see.
Yes.
Now it all makes sense.
Uh-huh. It's not. It's fine.
There's a grind button. I think it's one of the triggers.
Wait, is it not just the... Oh, I'm not hitting the button to go. That's why. I'm hitting the button to boost and not the button to go. Well, time to get back up there, I guess.
Good start, good start.
Uh-huh. Hey, this just gives me a moment to relearn where we left off. And I
Gotta get that
muscle memory back. Gotta get that muscle memory back. Comes back to me, just like no problem.
Gotta get that concussion back.
It's between this and maybe Rollerdrome that make me go, man, I do hope there are more weird skate games coming out. I want there to be more weird skate games.
I feel like Tony Hawk's is having sort of like a revival in popularity. So I can see us getting some more Tony Hawk style games. But that I might just feel that way because I watch Mark Brown and that dude loves Tony Hawk.
Oh? Who's Mark Brown?
Game Maker's Toolkit, sorry.
Ah. I mean, sure, but who doesn't? It's fucking Tony Hawk, some of the best movement mechanical design in a video game ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Don't forget there's a shield, like, downstairs from the spawn.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Remember if the X button does anything? I don't think it does. It does, I don't remember what it... Ah, fucking...
Rolled and smoked.
God damn it. This globby boy is being a pain. He's being a pain.
You also have
turd.
a hook shot.
Ooh, I do have hook shot. You know how hook shot work too.
It's helpful for this, man.
Uh-huh, I could see. Game? Goddamn glompy bits.
You got
don't like
sticky
the
shoes.
glompy bits. I don't like having sticky shoes. Man, that grapple is really fun though.
Yeah, it's satisfying.
God damn it. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna fall straight into the goddamn gunk.
It's alright, everybody. He's getting back into it.
I'm getting back into it, and listen. I feel like I have a little bit of excuse to at least be a little bit tilted as of late. Because
just as a baseline.
Yeah. Hey man. It's been freaking absurd though that this has been going on for what has now been a week. And if it happens today, it will officially be a week since this has started. So
a week plus. This would be day 8. Welcome, Silos.
Welcome. We're gonna see how long we go as usual. I'm gonna have at least a mostly full stream if I can fucking help it.
I hope it doesn't. Alright, you.
Uh-huh.
You jokester, you rapscallion.
How dare you, Silos? This is negatively impacting my life and mental health. Listen, I'm all here. Is that a button? Did I ever try? I never tried to interact with this, apparently. I was wondering how to open any of these doors. Hey, look, a shortcut. Hey, look, this is just Dark Souls now.
Welcome to Dark Souls Skate Edition.
You know, I need to stop making a joke about how, because the thing is it's not, this game just has done a lot of things right that remind me of other, fucking Jesus, I'm not supposed to be up here. God damn it, I went the wrong way. Where I want to be. I don't want to be up there, Sean.
Where do you want to be?
I want to be wherever I was when I left off. I think I want to be over there, actually.
I want to be where the people are.
Be where the people are.
I don't know how that goes.
I don't know how that Disney song goes. I don't know how to
Haven't
sing.
you watched The Small Fish?
No.
The Tiny Fish Girl?
I have not watched Tiny Fish Girl and Magic Hair.
Wait, really?
Not in a long time, and not all the way through.
Huh, well. Isties. Bye.
God damn it.
I haven't seen it in a long time. I feel like my opinion of like classic Disney films from the 90s has gradually gotten lower and lower as I've gotten older. Partially as a result of becoming more of a Ghibli fan and being like, oh, Ghibli's just better.
Uh-huh. Ghibli just took what old Disney did and kept it good. IMO.
I still have a huge soft spot for Aladdin, though. I will never not love Aladdin.
I actually should go back. One of my favorite movies when I was a kid was The Fox and the Hound. I should go back and rewatch it. I definitely think I would like it even more now that I'm an adult, because it's kind of a fucked up movie, but like, you know, in a good way.
I never saw that
way. I remember it being quite good. It's old Disney. It's very pretty. I don't know when it came out though. Was it 80s? I don't.
I wouldn't know. Let me Google it. Let me goggle it.
It's an older one. It's got that. It's got that classic look with what's his butts. I can't think of his name right now. I definitely. Yeah, it's very Bluethy.
Ooh, it's 81.
81. Wow. Yeah, I knew it was old, but not that old. See, I know this is where I got to last time, but where I got to from here is a great question. I don't remember.
Seems like it was the thing they made like right after The Rescuers. They were on a big animal movies kick.
I mean, I always forget that a lot of that stuff came out around that time, and then actually they took a break from that for a while. You're wondering what I'm doing. I'm trying to remember. I remembered getting up here, but I don't remember why I got up here.
There is a button you can press to tell you where nearby
there it is.
Points of interest are.
There it is. Oh, yeah, I guess I already got whatever's up here.
No, I think you were trying to work your way over to the one that's 180.
I thought. That one? Yeah, that one.
But it looks like this might not be the way.
Yeah, certainly not anymore. I remember getting up here. There's a checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely feels like it. That was like a dead end. I'll see if there's anything.
Maybe you have to go down. You didn't really go down from there, from the other building.
Oh, there's a shortcut up here. Go down from over here?
Well, because there's that black goo. You didn't really see if there's anything past it.
Let me see. Here's the goo. And this is just kind of a drop. Well,
I thought maybe the goo extended down a little bit, but it didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but I guess not. Here, then we're gonna go over
There's
here.
that thing. There is that connection there, though. But maybe you get to it a different way.
Yeah, because it's up there.
You gotta get around to this side. Ooh, you gotta unlock this door.
Oh, that was where I was supposed to go. Why wasn't there Why wasn't there ooze up there? Yeah, I do have to go over. What the hell? Something seems weird. What the
How do we do that one?
How do we that one indeed? At least this time I know where the shortcut is, so I don't have to do that every time.
We're in the perfect position with this game where I haven't played it in long enough that I couldn't backseat if I wanted to.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a fucking clue.
I feel like I am probably notoriously bad about that, of just like not necessarily backseating, but it's just like I definitely shite. My memory
You
is
get excited
decent.
about stuff and just like talk about it in a way that influences what people do. Not like necessarily telling people what to do, but just like being excited about something and like the implication informs their decision.
Well, you wouldn't have any personal experience with that though recently, would you, Sean?
Look, I'm just saying Mina may not be best girl.
Oh yeah, well, no. Feels like I'm missing like I go over there and then I remembered being able to get to that other side, but I don't remember how. And there was an eyeball, but I think I destroyed the eyeball. So how do I get over there now?
I think the eyeball's all that was up here. I think the eyeball was all that was up here, now that you mention it. Does
destroying the eyeball not give me more access, or do I just need to find another way now?
You just have to find another way now. I think it depends, but often the eyeball is the end of a route.
Okay. I just have to figure out how to open this or something.
Yeah. It might be that you approach it from the other side, I don't know.
The side is the real question.
It sure is. There are many paths, Ed boy.
Here we go. Here's something. This game might actually fix a general... It's not so much an issue that I have, but I actually feel like I spend a lot of time looking at the floor. This game makes you look up. I have not experienced a game that makes you look up like this.
Yeah. A lot of the world design is very vertical, and the way that the, like, gravity and everything works, there's not much... Like, by design, there can never be very much horizontal ground.
Which is actually dope. Like, that's a dope feature of the game, honestly. Oh, I'm not close enough. Oh,
Woo!
shit. It's fine.
Nice.
I'm a little Now I am a little disappointed that because I want a hot dog while I'm doing that, but I understand that if I don't skate, the combat's probably not going to get me killed. But I wanna, Sean. It makes me feel cool.
I mean, there's a little bit of
There we go.
room for both.
Just gotta learn how. Not in those situations though. Too tiny.
Too much goop.
Should be easier
Much
to
goop.
get back this way.
Not enough space. It's a game that allows me to do this. Why would I not want to take every moment to go as fast as possible? That's always my hubris, is any game that allows you to go fast, I immediately am like, why would I want to slow down?
Yeah. Well, and I mean, honing that instinct is good too, because you know that a lot of the main challenges in this game are time-based, so you do have to, like, practice going fast.
Oof. Like that. I died.
Not quite.
I died, but it like respawned me, so I didn't. Interesting.
Yeah, so touching the goo just, like, sends you back and does a point of damage. It's not actually, like, a...
Gotcha.
It's not a dead dead.
Oh no. I didn't see where it was. I don't think I... Nope.
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 No, sir, that ain't it.
Does that also reset it? That might actually reset it, which is nice. Ooh. Alright. Shit, that might fuck me. Wait, what? If I get up there. Get up there. Oh. Now, excuse me, game. I'm trying to learn something. You can't kill me in places I'm not supposed to die.
Isaac's gonna actually die.
Oh, shit. Well, it's fine. The checkpoint's right there. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of health right here. They knew that people would get stuck here. It's fine. They knew that I would be a big dum-dum and not know how to get past that in the first go. God damn it. Okay, so that gets me up there, but once I get up there... He's not gonna get me over there. How to get this goddamn eyeball?
I feel like you might be misunderstanding the mechanic.
Oh? God damn it. Let me see.
Because you're very much overthinking this.
Yeah, I thought I tried to grapple to it, but...
Well, you can't grapple to these ones. There's... Yeah, that
Okay.
one is one you can grapple to.
How to get up there? A puzzle. Puzzle. You can't
sure
make me. You can't
is
make
a
me think
puzzle.
otherwise.
Indeed.
'Cause I feel like I can't ride up that. But it'll kill me before I get up there. Won't it? Won't it? Won't it? You're stuck. You're stuck. Oh. We're stuck. Now where? Oh. Ah, shit! Ah. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. I really like the music in this, by the way. It's really good.
Yeah, it's very dreamlike.
You guys have always had a good sense of aesthetic, good sense of everything else. Man, that effect is really good too.
Mm-hmm.
I do love how goopy everything is. Goopy is always an effect in video games that I like. I don't know why. Is that the pika speaking again? Do I just want to eat it? I think I just want to eat it, Sean.
You might just want to eat it. I will say that it's sort of an effect you don't get that often, which might, I think, be part of it. Like,
Not certainly outside of Nintendo, that's for damn sure. They love their goop when they can get it in there, man.
oh yeah. I mean, shit, they made Splatoon, so like...
Splatoon, Mario Sunshine, Metroid Prime had moments of just pure goop. Metroid Prime 2 is even more goop.
That was actually the tagline of that game.
Even more goop, yeah. Oh my god, we should play through the Prime games. If you haven't played 2 yet, I'd be really curious to see what you think of it. I do think you wouldn't like it as much.
I've always wanted to play Prime 2.
Yeah, I think for me, Prime 1 is overall the better game, but I think you would find Prime 2 a much an interesting game from a narrative standpoint.
Loading emergency services.
Certainly for a tone, I think you would love the tone of 2. It's great. Yeah.
I'll get you back online, Sid.
It's got maybe one of it has an intro that genuinely gave me nightmares when I was a kid. It scared me. Yeah. It's a pretty intense intro. It's violent as fuck too. Hey man.
So are we talking like a Mario Galaxy situation, or?
No, more like an Aliens situation.
Yeah, but that's the obvious reference.
More of a, I'm trying to think. More of a the start of Jacob's Ladder kind of situation.
Ooh, okay.
That is much less of a joke than I intended to be. Holy shit, that shouldn't be a thing, I should say, but it actually is at least not completely wrong.
I assume you're talking about the very start of Jacob's Ladder.
Yes, the very start of Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah.
Actually, very... Yeah. Maybe a little bit less, you know, maybe a little less upsetting because it is supposed to be watched by children, but definitely has that vibe. God damn it, how do I do this? Well, oh thank God. I was about to be like, well, I'm probably going to have to figure out how to do that all again because the way back up was on the other side. Thank God. Never mind.
There was also a door. Yeah, there was a door upstairs that you didn't open that you walked past on your way down here.
Yup. Gravity is a hell of a drug, Sean. I'll just have to find my way back up. It's fine. I'll do that now. In fact, this is a whole area that I guess I walked past? Because I thought this was the way that I came.
You came from somewhere around here.
I mean, we all come from somewhere around here, Sean. We
all
all come
here. We all touch on our butts. I haven't listened to Counting Crows in an age.
That was college for me. One of our college associates was, I was like, I like music, and he was like, sure, here's the entire discography of Counting Crows, and I was like,
Oh my god.
Okay.
I still hold up Anna Begins as one of my favorite songs. Anna Begins is so good.
I can't remember how that song goes.
So the thing that I like about Counting Crows and that I've always held up as the reason I like that band is the lyrics. They write really good lyrics.
Yeah.
And Anna Begins is basically a story about a guy who just like has a shitty sort of habits with women. Like he treats the women he's dating kind of like they're disposable. And ooh, you found a secret.
Doesn't work here, of course.
Found a sundial.
It
There's
was
no
set
sun,
dressing.
but yeah.
There's no sun anymore.
There's only... Oh, I thought you could see the event horizon from here? Maybe not. Never mind. Anyways, Anna begins.
Oh yeah, so it's this story about this dude who like treats women like they're disposable, who gradually realizes that he's falling in love with this. The story plays out like he starts dating a friend of his who knows that he's like this and warns him like, you have to take this relationship seriously if we're gonna do this. And he's like, yeah, don't worry about it, whatever. And then like gradually he realizes that he's falling for her, and by the time he has that realization, it's too late and she's already left.
Oh. Yeah, I'll have to check that song out. That sounds really goddamn good, actually.
It's really good.
Now, what do you think about old Taxi? Big Taxi.
I like Big Yellow Taxi.
I like Big Yellow Taxi too.
Put
Though
up
what's
that dang parking lot.
What's funny is I feel like I had heard that song before I knew about the Counting Crows, but I didn't know it was
it's
the
like one
Counting
of their big
Crows.
singles.
Yeah, and then I heard actually the live version of it the most from that discography, and then I didn't actually hear it until way later when I finally got through most of that discography, and I went, oh, it's this song.
You've been duped.
I have been duped. Here, let me go open this door first. It's gonna bug the shit out of me.
Yeah, Big Yellow Taxi, solid. I do like Round Here. Obviously,
I like
Mr. Jones is great.
I like Mr. Jones, though I don't think you're supposed to like Mr. Jones.
I don't like the character Mr. Jones necessarily.
I was gonna say, are you supposed to like Mr. Jones? I don't think you're supposed to like Mr. Jones. He doesn't seem that bad. Probably. I definitely picked up on the very good theming of that song. I haven't heard it in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I still probably have all their music on my computer. In fact, I probably have all of it. I need to look through that again. I never listened through all of it. Definitely, it's a lot of fucking music, even for that time. I'm sure they've still been making music. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I never really. I wasn't a hardcore Counting Crows fan, so I definitely didn't listen to all their stuff. I'm sure there's lots of stuff in there that I don't know Jack Daniels about.
My college hippieism was. I listened to actually a lot of Mumford and Son.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey man, I do think one of their best songs is a cover, so. But that's because Wagon Wheel is just a good ass fucking song.
I mean, there's no shame in a good cover.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Johnny Cash covered Hurt, anyone who ever said a bad thing about covers had to shut the hell up forever.
Forever. I mean, that whole
He made
cover...
that song his, and even the original artist agrees.
Yup. And it's maybe the best cover ever made of all time. I can't think of a better cover ever having been made. Ever.
I'm sure I could think of a equally good cover if I thought about it for long enough, but... Also, worth pointing out, the original artist was 9 Inch Nails, so, like, we're not talking about schlups here. Like, 9 Inch Nails is good. Oh, no, you almost had it.
I almost saved it, yeah. Yeah, 9 Inch Nails is good as fuck. Oh, surely I'm sure I've talked about this before, but you know my 2 concert experiences, right?
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
The first one was at the end of high school, and it was Kansas. Ooh. And the second one was the middle of college, and it was 9 Inch Nails.
I mean, I don't know why that's funny. Those are good bands.
They're good bands, but it's just such a wild, like, difference. It's a very wild difference, I feel like, and those are the only concerts I've ever seen. Any big concerts, anyways. I've gone to a handful of small concerts, but those were the big boys. Those were the big boy ones that I've ever been to.
My most memorable concert experience was going to see Linkin Park. Back, when they existed.
Uh-huh.
And
hey, Fort Minor 2 should be coming out someday.
oh shit, is that still a thing?
I actually do not know.
I didn't know Mike Shinoda was still making music, to be honest.
I remembered there being out of nowhere an announcement that, Fort Minor was still in the works. But
Weird.
oh, that was like still at least 3 or 4 years ago at best from my memory.
Well, anyway, I went to see Linkin Park, and the band that played before them turned out to be fucking Pendulum, who I'm a huge fan of.
Holy shit.
I had no idea they were gonna be there, so I was just like, oh my god. And my sister was like, what? Who is it? I don't know who they are. And I was like, don't worry, it's just probably the better band between these two.
Oh. Hey.
That's not fair.
Linkin Park's still really good.
Linkin Park still has 2 really good albums and at least one mediocre album.
And at least one independent artist work that is maybe the best, still probably my favorite hip-hop album ever made.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. I mean, I really like Fort Minor, like, a lot.
I liked it a lot back in the day. It's fallen far, far down my list at this point in my life, but I'd still give it a listen.
It's just, for me, it's way too foundational in my taste in hip-hop, so I hold it to a high esteem.
That's
but
super valid. We're all Shinoda heads, so we get it.
yeah. Where is Big? Where is Big Space Whale? Where's Big Goop Whale? There he is.
Look at
Whoa.
him.
He is
What a
really
good
cool.
boy. Oh, he took a big poop on you.
He really did. I was not expecting that, you shit. Whoa, that's cool. Why aren't there more games that are inspired by Shadow of the Colossus, goddammit? Because this is fucking great, man.
Right?
I didn't even...
The only other... Yeah, go ahead.
all I was gonna say is, I feel like you gave me a sell on this game, and I still wasn't anticipating this.
Yeah, these boss battles are so cool. The only other game I'm familiar with that takes like significant, that gets compared to Shadow of the Colossus, that's how I'll say it, is Dragon's Dogma, and I played a little bit of the first one, and if you've heard that comparison before, let me just dissuade you of that assumption right now.
Yeah,
It is
well,
extremely superficial.
yes, you can climb on things. That's about it.
Technically, you can climb on things.
And the things are bigger than you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it still looked like
it's a
fun to
nothing
climb around
mechanic.
stuff,
It's
but
neat.
yeah.
Like, it's neat that it's there, but people be making way too much out of that shit.
I mean, yeah, whilst in contrast, absolutely this game plays direct homage to Shadow of the Colossus without a question, and it's great for it, because it takes Shadow of the Colossus but adds Tony Hawk.
Yeah. Shadow of the Hawk, dude. Get on it.
Please send that to me. Oh wait, you might not be able to. Here.
No,
text.
I can. I got a
text.
phone.
I was gonna say, text it to me. I mean, Shadow of the Hawk is exactly how I would describe this game, and it isn't even the right shadow. How maybe they just thought of as many games with Shadow and characters with Shadow in the name and just tried to combine all of them.
Okay.
You think Shadows of the Empire works its way in there anywhere? You think there's any Star Wars inspiration in this?
Maybe a little bit in the setting.
Certainly, it's at least space sci-fi. It's space fantasy, which is my favorite kind of sci-fi fantasy. It's just like Doom.
Yeah.
I still have not. I've heard those movies are really good, and I feel like I still owe myself to watch them. Like, they're incredibly
The
popular.
Doom movie with Big Rock.
I meant. I know I misspoke. I meant Dune.
Oh,
I meant Dune.
Dunny.
I meant.
I would recommend the
Dune.
book personally.
Yes. Which is still funny because, I mean, like, I'm sure it's a great book, but your description of the book still makes me go, that is not what I thought that book would be like.
Yeah, it's got a very weird reputation, and I think that my assumption is that its reputation is based, at least in part, on the sequels. But that book is not anywhere near the kind of, like, dense, boring thing that I had always been led to assume Dune was.
Yeah, like, I always understood it to be incredibly dense science fiction, and what you've described it as is not necessarily
It's
that.
space witches.
Hey, look, we're looking at a space switch right now!
Yeah.
It is Dune! Also, hi, Moat. Yes,
Welcome.
that's a great description of this game. Shadow
That is
of the
actually-
Sayonara Hawk
Man,
Heart.
you need to replay Sayonara Wild Hearts. That game is good.
It's very
Also,
good.
that team put out another game.
Any more than you can stop.
I can't remember what it
chasing
is,
your
though.
Impossible dream.
God, I love the aesthetic of this
I'm going to
game.
save my people. I risked everything.
I get that also part of the reason why I like it is because it reminds me of Ava, but it's just a good use of it, okay? It looks so good. It looks so
Yeah, I mean, you
good.
say that like it's derivative. It's its
Yeah.
own thing.
Definitely.
Our fate's far worse than death.
I welcome them. If it means I can stop my planet from being destroyed.
Oh yes, of course. You think this was a decision with your indomitable free will. Then enjoy your freedom.
I don't think the Space Witch likes me, Sean, and yet she still doesn't kill me. A very strange well, she definitely didn't do me any favors.
You have an interesting unpicking that relationship is an important aspect of this game.
Yeah, I can tell that talking to the giant glowing disembodied eldritch being is a part of the game, Sean.
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, by the way, is the game that the developer of Sayonara made. And just put out recently.
Lorelei.
It's spelled Lorelei. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What is that place?
Ray, connectivity has been restored to this node, along with a modicum of local memory data.
God, I love Ray's design, by the way. It's so funny. You really get the sense that you're supposed to be what's considered normal, and yet you look at your character and you're like, I'm normal.
Good. Can you activate the starseed now?
Negative. All conduits will need to be operational before we can activate the starseed.
Oh hey, this outfit reminded me of something that we actually watched recently, Sean. Why have I not seen Princess Mononoke sooner? It was really actually kind of a disjustice that I did to myself.
Yeah, it's I don't know why you waited so long on that one, but it's real good.
It's really good. It's really goddamn good, though I can see why child me was scared of it. That movie fucking scary, man.
It's pretty scary.
But
It's
like,
got spooks and scares in it.
it's just got a very unnerving tone. I really like it for that, because it's not anything like anything else the man has worked on, really, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Even,
and
like,
I love
compared
the
to
whole
Nausicaa.
sequence with God's death. It's
Mhm.
so good.
Running out of time. We need to work faster.
Also, yeah, this is... I wish that more people knew about this game who were fans of Hyper Light Drifter, because it I get the impression that this game bombed hard and that they're going back to the Hyperlight Drifter branding to try to remind people that they exist.
Especially because this game is really good. And it deserves to be known for what it is, and it's not because it's not Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah.
To put it plainly, open your map and select a conduit to teleport to it.
Though to be fair, I didn't even know of its existence until you told me about it, so also the marketing probably was just ass poopy butts.
Yeah.
What do you remember before you went offline?
The memory is hard to.
But yeah, the reason why I brought that up is this outfit very much reminds me of the outfit that the Traveler wears in, why did I call
Sid's
him
outfit?
Yeah, Sid's outfit reminds me of the main character's outfit. I don't know why I called him the Traveler. He's literally a
Call him
prince.
Wander, it's fine.
Yeah. Boy, we want to talk... Man, this is delusion at this point, because Princess Mononoke found its way in here on accident to a certain extent, because half of that movie is just Shadow the Colossus. It just is. Straight up music and sequences from that game in that movie.
Or vice versa, but yes.
Yes.
Ah, we do clearly remember how.
Because yes, Princess Mononoke came first.
He called us a.
Yes, by like 15
Which
years.
seems odd, as we lack the ability to hold or contain dairy.
Are we talking about milk? Did I miss something? Why are we talking about milk? I don't want to... What are we milking?
You keep like initiating conversation and then continuing the in-game conversation while we're still talking.
I'm sorry. At least I read this one.
We do not. He seemed distraught and said he was glad we did not have to see what happened in the temple behind us.
What she was saying, by the way,
More of their logs. Perhaps we will be able to make sense of all this.
what she was saying is that the Void Runner from this area called her Buttercup.
Ah, that's adorable.
I found a Void Runner log. It sounds like they crash landed. No sign of the team.
I also have to say, again, I really was not expecting this much dialogue, especially on the back of Hyperlight Drifter, which has maybe the most minimalist storytelling of its kind for discrete characters.
We're sorry, Ray. We're as mystified as you are. If you can retrieve more of their logs, it may help defragment our memory cells.
And genuinely, it's good voice work. The voice work is great.
Yeah, I do love the voice acting in this game.
Can you try the Polaris again?
Scanning. Still no luck. The chaotic signals of the remnants prevent us from doing so.
Do you remember what happened in the Broken Capital before you went offline?
The memory is hard to parse, but we believe Irving placed us near a temple. Ah, we do clearly remember how pleased he was to see us back online. He called us a buttercup, which seems odd, as we.
Oh, okay, so this is just the same, okay.
Now you caught back up.
Perhaps we will be able
Gotcha.
to make sense of all this.
Gotcha. Oh, I have to... Oh, interesting. So,
Yeah.
every time I go talk to the space switch, she hurts me.
How can we help you?
Weird. Weird.
Thanks.
Your safety.
I like that, actually.
Mission, Ray.
Yeah, it's a nice little loop, and it feeds in nicely with the like cost scaling for the shielding.
No problem.
Because otherwise, like, well, I guess I'll just keep getting stronger, I guess.
The starseed is non-operational, and your planet is in peril.
No, it's just an expression. I just meant... I'm glad you're here.
Ah, we understand.
Thank you, Sid. You're such a good bean. I like you. Wow, that's a long ways away. I thought they also
If you
told me-
missed it, you did unlock fast travel.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Welcome back, Ray. What can we do for you?
Sid, are you sure you're doing all right? Because that didn't seem like you were doing all right.
We've always got time for our favorite Void Runner.
Actually, I need something else.
I think you have a map you can just open.
See you around, Sid.
Oh, right. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, Sean. Boss are dead. So do I have Irving's suit, or do I...
You have a piece of Irving's suit.
Oh. We still haven't finished this sub-quest. Interesting. That's... Huh. But
Yeah,
nothing
and
is marked.
you can have her scan for caches as well.
Thought so.
Better get
Well,
moving.
that's looking for anomalies. But you can ask her how many caches are still in the area if that's something you're...
Oh, gotcha.
If you're
Welcome back,
curious
Ray.
about that.
What can we do for you?
Can you scan for Void Runner caches in the sector?
There we go.
Scanning. There are 4 unrecovered Void Runner logs in this sector. How can we help you?
See you,
Boy,
Sid.
and I haven't
So
found
you've got secrets
any
to
of
find
them.
here, or you can try and go to the next anomaly.
Gotcha. I swore that I was able to ping them, but I guess not.
You can ping the anomalies, but you can't ping the caches.
Gotcha. Boy. I sure remember what they look like. That might actually be one up there. That
There's something
might at
up
least
there.
be something up there. How do we get up?
How
Oh, I
do
see.
I go?
I got to use my brain. But yeah, we over the last week have watched 2 of what I have been pleasantly surprised are 2 movies that have played honestly an incredibly huge impact on video games more than anything else, in my opinion. It's Princess Mononoke I kind of expected, but Jacob's Ladder I really did not.
Yeah, Jacob's Ladder is wild.
I was wrong. Nothing survives this place. Except there is one lost soul. A Veruca woman wandering glassy-eyed among the dead. But the horrors that befell her people look to have happened before her planet was pulled into the Ultravoid. Makes me wonder, is this place just a natural disaster? Or does it attract death? All this sorrow is like a calling, and the void answered back. But our people, they done nothing to deserve this. We have no business being here. We do our job, and this place spits everything back out like it was never here to begin with. Right, pup?
Dog? Do we get to meet the dog?
You got your
Yeah,
crotch
We
parts.
got this, Irving.
Ah, we got the underwear. Nice!
Mhm.
It's an important part of the outfit.
You
Okay,
don't
so
wanna
I
pee yourself.
I found one.
I'm glad you just agreed with my assertion that without underwear you would pee yourself.
I mean, how if I had to pee and my dick was out, I'd be like, well, I guess I gotta go to the bathroom now. I wouldn't have anything to stop me.
It's true. You gotta be locked in.
An important thing. How many of the secrets did you find in this game? Because I'm already picking up, at least at first glance, the fact that I've already found one and then immediately found a second one. I just have to figure out how to get to it. I actually think its presentation of secrets, based on this, is good.
I did 100% this game, so yes, I don't think there's any like overly obtuse secrets.
That's good. Honestly, if it's more like this is the best way to do secret, of just like make it clear, oh hey, there's a thing up there. How do you get up there? How do you
Yeah,
get up
because
there?
then it's more of like a puzzle. It's like,
Exactly.
what is I interface with this game?
Uh-huh. And that's why, again, this game might genuinely fix that problem where I stare too much at the ground. I actually have to look up.
Mm-hmm.
Now...
You
Here.
got it.
Just egg here? Was that it?
I mean, not now that you're gone.
That's fair. You're not wrong, but I definitely want to get up there, which might mean... Oh, I gotta go from there. Gotta follow it around there. I mean, this, especially with the way that this game handles movement, this is exactly how I'd want, like, this kind of mixture of movement and exploration. Like, it very much gives you goalposts and then just demands that you try to figure out how to get there.
Mm-hmm. And it has a really nice flow
Davis,
between...
my darling, I have gone out foraging. Please rest.
I didn't know
I
this
have
was gonna
saved
have
some bramble
dialogue.
berries in the icebox for your breakfast. They are delicious, so sweet and so cold. This is just to say, I love you.
I was just gonna say, it has a nice flow between, the, like, linear, boss battles versus the exploration.
Yeah, the expiration of the game, you're right. It's hard to tell if it was edible or ornamental. It wouldn't be much use for either inside the Ultra Void. I still want to eat it if it looks like it's edible.
A
I still
berry?
wanna eat it. I hope.
It had berry. I eat.
It had berry or fruit, maybe apple, maybe apper. Looks like apper. Can I have
Sort of
your
an
apper?
apple, cherry, tomato situation.
I still have never had a grapple. I don't know if they still exist, honestly. Did those ever catch on?
Not that I know of. Pile of old bandages and a prosthetic leg.
What I meant to push. An open journal. Turn to a blank page.
Pages from the start of this journal have been ripped out.
Okay.
I woke up this morning with muddy paws and a sore throat. I can't stop coughing. Was I sleepwalking? Was it a dream? I could have sworn that Morris was right next to me before I awoke, but he wasn't. He must have gone in early to work. He left me the sweetest note and freshly picked brambleberries in the icebox. How did I get so lucky? Delicious.
Interesting. First page is torn out.
I woke up this morning with mud on my paws and a hoarse voice. I can't stop coughing.
Wait.
He must have gone in early to work.
I hit
I
30.
woke up this morning with... He must have gone in early to work. I woke up this morning. He must have gone... Delicious. I
Wait,
woke
is
up
something
this morning
different?
with mud on my paws and a hoarse voice. I can't stop coughing. Was I sleepwalking? Was it a dream? I could have sworn that Morris was right next to me before I awoke, but he wasn't. He must have gone in early to work. He left me the sweetest note and said he put brambleberries in the icebox for me. But when I looked, nothing was there. Woke up this morning, paws muddy, throat sore, can't stop coughing. Sleepwalking? Dream? Morris was here, next to me. I could feel him, but when I woke up, there were no brambleberries, no icebox, no Morris. Where is he?
Was he fooled?
I mean, I like this, but also, you son of a bitch.
Bad morning.
Sorry.
Need to clean my paws. Mud? Or something else. So dark. Voice heard. Bad dreams. He was here. The note. No brambleberries.
She's doing fine. Probably.
The Ultra Void is a good and healthy place to live.
I'm not so sure about that.
It's taking longer than usual. I wonder what's keeping him.
Any idea where he went?
He had business at the clock tower, and a harvest to gather in the Ironroot Basin. But he's never gone this long.
She's been in the void too long. I can't end up like her. Gotta push on.
Old photo of two Veruki in front of an altar surrounded by flowers. They're holding hands and pouring soil into a vase. The inscription reads, "Seeds in this vase are the events of our life, and the soil that fills these gaps is our love for each other." Okay. Sure, she'll be fine.
He's doing A-okay.
Well, I meant to figure out how to get up there, and instead I got Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Our favorite.
Everyone's favorite. That's why we watched Jacob's Ladder and Princess Mononoke in the last week of experiencing a lot of emotional damage.
And Taxi Driver and Black Box.
And Baby Driver, though that's kind of an outlier.
Yeah, Baby Driver is not emotional damage at all. If anybody hasn't seen Baby Driver, it's a blast and you should watch it because it's fun.
It's great. Edgar Wright, you do good work. We love you. Of everything that you do. Never done anything wrong like your brother, Edgar, wrong. Interesting. I feel... that has... maybe not. Maybe not that.
I feel happy.
I feel happy. This... you'd go up this way. And... oh god. Oh god.
Beans.
Thwarted by a rock! Haha! Give me a second to think. I mean, it feels like... That's not a jump I can make.
I don't think that's gonna work out.
Definitely, I want to get up there. Whoa. Oh, it moves. That's cool.
Oh.
Huh? Maybe I shouldn't be up here.
Maybe not. I mean, at least now you know that this isn't the intended route.
Yeah?
Doesn't mean you can't do it.
Don't you dare call me out like that.
I don't think you can do it.
Damn.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Not like that.
Is... I have to get up there. Get upstairs. Get out of here, Siegfried. I didn't ask for your judgment. Oh, hey, here we go. Here we go, here we go. My god, this is a long way to go. Jesus Christ, Sean.
You're getting it, though. I mean, you can go up the elevator, so you don't have to go all the way back.
Back over here. Oh, god damn it, I was so close. I literally... god damn it. Oh, that's true. The elevator's done. You're right, you're right, you're right.
Thank you for not questioning whether or not this is an elevator.
I mean, this is what I want elevators to be. This is why I want rocket boots. I would absolutely use rocket boots. It'd be fun as hell. I've always, like, I've messed a little bit with, like, I've tried a longboard. Somebody let me use their longboard once, and I did fall at least twice, but I didn't hate it, and certainly did it well enough that I would do it again.
I've never been on a longboard. I did own a skateboard as a kid.
I owned bikes and a scooter. I say bikes, as in I had multiple brothers, so we each had our own bike.
Sure, sure. I never understood scooters.
They're very silly. I liked it because it was lazy. God damn it. It's very lazy. You just stand on it and you push yourself. That's it. It's skateboard for somebody who don't want to learn how to skateboard.
I mean, that's valid.
Stick.
Skateboarding isn't easy.
It's skateboard for somebody who wants a handle. Oh boy.
He's beginning to believe.
God. Missed. Ah, fuck. Oh, but hey, of the movies that we watched, though, I think Jacob's Ladder is by far the most evocative and the one that stuck with me. Though it is fun, it was a little on accident. Two movies that I didn't expect to also just be war movies. I mean, Princess Mononoke, I at least had a suspicion. Jacob's Ladder, not at all, given how much is in reference to Silent Hill.
Yeah, nobody really talks about it as a war movie, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. And it absolutely is. I would definitely say that that movie is... Oh, why, game, would you go that way?
I mean, to be fair, you went that way.
Fine.
Irving! No.
Oh.
What happened to you?
He's doing fine. What are you talking about?
He looks great.
Uh-huh. He's doing great.
Now that's a view. We completed what we set out to do, Darb. Everything in position. Pyatt was right about one thing. It is beautiful. And it's going to set everything right. Figure if I've got to die, this vista is as good a place as any to do it. I'm just sorry we couldn't make it out of here, old girl.
I'm just sorry we couldn't make out, old girl.
You won't be
Whoa,
missed.
gross.
Fitting in for an old dog and her...
You did your
Old
part.
dog it or what?
I don't know why the Starseed failed you, but I won't make the same mistake.
Gotta love that unearned confidence.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what mistake you made, but by God, I won't do it.
Uh-huh. I don't know why it didn't work for you. It's definitely clearly worked for everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Hater. Okay, we went there and we went there. And really, one of the main reasons why I would bring up that movie is if you're a big fan of Silent Hill, you kind of owe yourself to watch that movie, because I feel like there's always a, why is there not a Silent Hill movie, or why does it feel like nothing does it right? And it's because, well, it does exist, it's just nobody knows it exists.
It does exist, and also it predates Silent Hill.
Uh-huh, and is directly influential on its existence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me watching Jacob's Ladder, was just like the ridiculous number of specific things in Silent Hill that are just straight ripped from Jacob's Ladder. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. That said,
Like, yeah, go ahead.
I need to save just to have it for the future. I don't know what I would use it for, but I definitely would use it for something. I need the scene with the Santa. I need it so bad.
Yeah, that Santa scene is quite funny.
It comes out of nowhere and has a punchline that happens in the next scene. It's great. Oh, I have been up here. Well, shit.
Have you?
Have I? I mean, this has been used, right?
Yep. Seems like.
This is Darb's fur.
Oh, that's Darb's fur. Not over there. It's funny, I say that, and yet, without even any more context, is immediately followed by my favorite and most upsetting scene in the movie. Or at least upsetting sequence. God, that sequence is so good, though. It's really good.
Sequence.
Yes. I mean, so much of that movie does a good job of really pacing out itself to really actually capture what works when Silent Hill does it, which is weird blend of like what feels like should be real but ends up very clearly being not real.
Yeah, I can totally agree. It's one of the big things from Jacob's Ladder that Silent Hill pulls, especially Silent Hill 1, is that sense of like blurring the line between reality and unreality and like bouncing between reality and unreality to the point that you lose track of which one is which.
Yup. And then also the actual blurring itself sometimes makes it difficult to realize when something has changed until it's already started happening. That's why that whole sequence, God, that if nothing else, that hospital sequence is absolutely phenomenal, and just what happens in Silent Hill sometimes.
Yeah, there's very much I believe it's Silent Hill 2 that just straight up has that gurney scene in it.
Uh-huh. And I love the way that it's paced and that it keeps going and keeps going, but it just so consistently paces it. Like, it's not too fast, but it's not slow either. Like, that's what makes it so good, is it's not slow.
Yeah, it's patient, but it's not slow.
Yeah. It kind of makes you feel like you're losing your mind, but you're supposed to feel that way.
Yeah, there's a distinct moment, and I feel like it's different for everybody, but there's a distinct moment in that hospital scene where you have to take a step back as a viewer and go, wait, what?
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it's, and I mean, just the whole, the creature design and everything, and goddamn, what a good movie. Out of all the movies we watched, and we watched a lot of, I really like Taxi Driver, and I really like Princess Mononoke, and I really liked Baby Driver, but that definitely was, and I did like Black Box, but that one was probably my highlight. It's just so damn good, and nobody knows it exists.
Yeah, speaking of Silent Hill films, by the way, fans of Silent Hill also owe it to themselves to watch Black Box, because god damn, that's a good movie.
Absolutely. Very, very good. That movie, I mean, also, good, I hope that actor gets more work, because between that and Archive 81, he is phenomenal. He is great.
He's good.
But, yeah, that movie is its own fun, weird, head trip existential crisis.
Yeah, it is Memento by way of Silent Hill, and I love it. Memento by way of Silent Hill and or Maniac, if you prefer.
With a little bit of transhumanism, so just a little spice of transhumanism.
Yeah, the first time I saw that film, it absolutely blew me away. And on a second viewing, I like it even more because I am so impressed with the way they handle Dr. Brooks. Like, her acting, I didn't think much of it on a first viewing, but on a second viewing, there's so many little cues that you just have no way of picking up on a first viewing. They like don't even register. But on a second viewing, knowing, what plays out with the rest of the movie, you're like, oh,
Yo.
So many times with her acting.
Yeah, I know. Everybody does a phenomenal job in that movie, and it's just really, 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 really well done. And it definitely brings up a really, cause like, man, everybody go watch this movie. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Yeah. No spoilies, but Black Box is great, and if you enjoy psychological horror, it's maybe the best straight-up psychological horror film I've ever seen.
Definitely up there for me as well. Jacob's Ladder only beats it because, God, that movie impressed me so much in so many different ways. Just an impressive-ass film, man.
Yeah. I like Midsommar better than either of them, but it's arguably not psychological horror. Certainly not to the extent that those two films are.
What can we do for
Yes. And I mean, like, a big thing about those two movies is that, what makes them so genuinely like psychological horror is how the psychology is utilized to imprint on the actual events and things that are going on. That's what makes those things and makes Silent Hill work so well for me. And Signalis, man, Signalis is really, really good. We did finish
Signalis
it.
is good.
And I will say we should definitely stream it, because I'm going to... Listen, now I'm practiced, and now I'm going to make myself look like a big idiot and will make myself play on tank controls, because apparently I just hate myself.
I guess you do, man. I guess you do.
Did you play it on tank controls out of curiosity?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it really doesn't get anything, and for me, I think the reason in this case why it definitely really is unnecessary is tank controls does work for me if it at least has a combination of two things: really, really good use of camera angles, and in between, a really good use of a third-person perspective. That's fine. Like, that's just driving a car to me. That's not confusing. It's as soon as it's like isometric or fixed permanently or fixed constantly that I get really disoriented. It makes left and right hard sometimes, okay? I get confused.
I just don't understand what you think the benefit is supposed to be, though. Like, I don't have a problem with tank controls, but if the only time you want them is for over-the-shoulder, then why would you not just use regular controls? Because that's what regular controls excel for.
To say I did it. Because I'm proud of stupid things, Sean.
Well, I won't stop you, but I do question you.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry, I'm filled with the 7 deadly sins. I'm filled with them.
Uh-huh.
We ain't gotta talk about the other ones.
We've already talked about your Pika today, so, like...
It's true.
We're at least 2 for 7.
Uh-huh. I don't display that much heavy. Well.
Wow.
Well.
You really told on yourself there.
Yeah. I was like, this statement is going to blow up immediately because there is no saying that and not immediately sounding like somebody filled with envy.
Yup.
Well, dude, I'm just speedrunning in the 7 deadly sins. Come on, Sean. What's wrong with you? So we don't even gotta talk about lust. That doesn't even need to be brought up here. You guys can go find that someplace else because you can find it.
What would the 8th deadly sin be?
Arcing bad in a parking spot.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that...
along similar veins, I feel like there's a lot of traffic-based sins.
Yeah, traffic. Just bad driving.
Yeah, we can lump those all together, because I would say worse than bad parking to me is it breaking fuck, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Breaking the order of operations out of quote-unquote politeness.
Yeah.
Is one that gets to me every time, because it's like, this would all have been faster for everyone if you just went.
Yeah.
It would also be less dangerous because everyone would know when we're going, because we'd be going when we're supposed to.
Yeah. And it also doesn't help when it's like they do that and you're like, well, god damn it. Because for me, usually when that happens, I go, okay, fine. But it's like, really, you just needed to go because that's how we all should have learned the right of way. But sometimes we seemingly did not. We seemingly did not. And then my opinion is not that right. That's like an excuse to be like, I don't care if anybody cuts me off. Just the opposite I'm more annoyed by, which is when people should go.
Yes, exactly.
And
like, there's specific like situations where like, if there's a ton of traffic and somebody like a pedestrian has been waiting to go for like an entire light cycle, like that's a different thing. That's very kind of you, and you're a saint. But like most of the time when shit like this happens, it's just like a four-way stop with two vehicles and one of them's just refusing to go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess they didn't read this one out. My bad.
Nancy, I love you with all my heart, but I can't stay. I'm sick of hiding and running from them. I'm sick of only being able to forage. They spoil our fields, and we can do nothing to nurture the land. Joining the Firetails is the only way we can stop the Dross. I know it's against our ways to fight, but we have no other options. Please forgive me. I promise to return as the man you... Yours, Fanner's Field Guard.
Venaries? Wait, did that actually say Fanneries?
What?
Is that my persona name?
Thought you were trying to make a Daenerys joke.
Yeah, Venaries. Like, well, shit. Ah,
I mean,
beans.
it is now.
Ah, beans. I mean, beans. I mean, there's some Ferrari out there I like, so yeah, I guess I am now. Oh well. I don't like all of it though. That's my whole thing.
I mean, I don't think anybody likes all of anything.
That's
I can't think of a single thing that I like all of.
I am the biggest Metroid fan, and I still don't like all of it. I like almost all of it, but definitely not all of it. Closest I could... maybe Zelda I like all of it? Because I still
Wow,
didn't...
that's a lot of games.
Everything
You like
that
Zelda
I've...
2? You like CDI's Zelda?
Okay, that's... Does a CDI Zelda count? Would you say that CDI Zelda counts?
Is it not Zelda?
Oh man, you're right. Never mind. Maybe I love CDI Zelda, Sean. Maybe it's
well,
my
why aren't we
favorite.
streaming that then?
Don't... are we gonna have to do a Wanda Gamelon? I saw it. It does not look fun. Maybe the memes are great, but they've already been done, Sean. It needs to be something
Oh,
that
it's done to death.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that you pronounce it Wanda Gamelon.
I definitely didn't mean to pronounce it Wanda Gamelon. I meant to say Wand of Gamelon.
I
Also,
was
if
more
you're-
fond of Stacy Gamelon, but Wanda's nice too.
Oh, Chloe Gamelon.
Chloe Gamelon gets a pass, but she's on thin ice.
She only has one misdemeanor. I feel like I actually do have all this, or obviously I don't have all the secrets, but I feel like I've looked everywhere. I don't know where else to look for these last two. Granted, there's also like I can tell we haven't finished the subquest for the lady either. That definitely isn't finished.
Yeah. I mean, she insinuated you might need to go to the Ironroot Gardens, and you don't even know what that is yet.
That's true.
That was something.
It was something. I've got all the moves, man. I feel like got all that. That's blocked off. I
Are
can't
you
go
not?
that way.
Are you not going back to the something?
Wait, which something?
The something that you did and didn't quite make the jump?
Oh. Damn it, now I'm like, how did I get up there? I had completely erased what I was doing there from my mind. I have no idea where I was going now.
Well, alright.
Oh, it's gone now.
I mean, if that's where you're at, that you're just like mindlessly wandering around and don't even register where you're at, then it might be time to move on to the next area.
Yeah.
Because you ain't making informed decisions anymore.
Says you. I inform myself all the time. Look, now I'm. Oh, hey, stop. Oh hey, dead people.
Looks like they tried to fight back.
Oops. Guess it didn't go so well for old Fanaries.
Uh-huh. We knew him well. Ow. He didn't quite make it, though. Alright.
His heart was in the right place.
Just... God... Oh, I'm not dead. I really thought I was dead there. There we go. Alright. And then there's that. Something? No, this... Well... There's something over there. Oh, it's just more goop.
Become goop.
No,
Look at that stick-ass spine in the distance.
Wait. Oh. Whoa. That's a hell of a visual. Trying to see if I missed anything on the clock tower, but I don't think so. This is the clock tower, right? This feels like a clock tower. There's a clock on it, is there not?
Yeah, there sure is. I think you did everything in the clock tower, but I could be wrong.
Seeing if there's anything to jump off to it. Any secret paths?
Secret path, secret path.
God damn it. I could have gone straight back up here.
Not so secret path.
Uh-huh. Ow. Fast.
I mean, the good news is you're farming jelly. You already broke that one.
Did already break that one. You're right, Sean. This is just up here. Really, I just want to get up to a higher vantage point to see if I can see anything, too.
Yeah.
Oh! God damn it. I gotta be careful with that. Well, this game really likes to clamber on things.
Mm-hmm. You're scrambly.
Huh? I feel like there's something up there. That feels like something with the giant spine coming out of the building.
This cosmic dance of bursting decadence and withheld permissions twists all our arms collectively. But if sweetness can win, and it can, then I'll still be here tomorrow to high-five you yesterday, my friend. Peace.
I don't know if that's in reference to anything specific. God damn it. Hi, Kirby!
How go?
I find I have a hard time with these boys, and I don't know why.
They're dangerous.
Ah! These pizzas are sharp.
They'll spank you up.
Spank you up, they'll spank you down, they'll spank you all around and round. Oh, shit. There we go. See, this is what I always have to give credit to these guys, is they aren't afraid to get you, to have you take meaningful damage, but they also do really try to make it a point that you do... Oh, this is probably a dead end. God damn it.
I mean, there's
Definitely
something
a
over
dead
there.
end. I mean, that was the way to the top, where the big eye was, and I don't think I can... Oh, shit. I don't think I can get back up there. Shit. I don't think I can get back up there. Might as well buff my health, but... I feel like I've looked everywhere. I don't see anywhere that I haven't gotten to, actually. Other than maybe there, but I actually don't see a way into the middle of that.
How
tunnel?
do?
Secret tunnel?
Grant me entrance into your big, long body.
Into your Warple cylinder. Your cavities.
I don't have cavities.
Welcome back, Ray. okay?
I shouldn't have cavities anymore. My teeth should be fixed at this point in my life. That'll help.
Finished installation. How can we help you?
Yeah, there's 2 left, right?
For Void Runner caches in the sector.
Scanning. There are 2. How can we help
Yep. Yeah. Where?
See you around, Sid.
I'd ask if you have hints, but I get the impression that you don't remember.
I super don't. I mean, I am curious what the big skull is, but
It definitely
but I don't
feels
know
like
that it's. I don't. I don't remember A, if you've been there, or B, if it's a place you need to go.
I have been there, but I haven't been in there. Maybe I have been in there? Because there was an eye over there. Let's check this goop. Check my goop. Check my
You can just ask
goulash.
someone to look at your goop.
I have been up here. What if I get their permission? What if I at least ask? They say yes, then I'm allowed to look at the goop?
I think you have a moral obligation to gauge the enthusiasm, because, like, if they give you a sort of begrudging or, like...
Yeah, sure, my goop. Then yeah, I mean, I won't. I'll make sure. I'll be like, are you sure? It sounds like you don't want me to look at your goop.
Well, now, hold on. Are you looking at their goop, or are they looking at your goop? Because that's an important distinction.
I mean, I'm always down for a you show me your goop and I'll show you mine. That's inappropriate. Oh boy. Add space squid. That? No. Can't reach that. Boy, every game needs a double jump. Every game needs a double jump. Most games need a double jump.
Trying to think of a game that would be objectively worse with a double jump. Spec Ops: The Line.
But even then, think about just because it would be I don't think it would ruin the tone.
You don't?
And it would make movement more fun.
I would challenge you on ruining the tone. What about Papers, Please?
I'd love to see how they'd implement a double jump. So they're able to do a flip after every single stamp, and it actually gets you favor with your boss.
Yeah, why isn't there a combo system in Papers, Please?
There kinda is. If you consider detaining potential fugitives a combo system, it gets you bonus money.
But there's not a combo system to it, right? Like, you don't get streak bonuses.
Yeah, that's fair. And if anything, sometimes you don't get paid for it because the guy who pays you off to do it doesn't quite have the money to pay you all the time. What a good game. I do think Papers, Please is a really good game and really worth at least experiencing. I get that comparison that feels a little bit too much like just doing a job, but it's also kind of the point, but it is also a really good job narrative. It's definitely the best one of those.
Yeah. I respect Papers, Please, but I did find it mind-numbingly boring. I feel like you're supposed to be invested in whether your family lives or dies, and I just wasn't. I feel like they really needed to do a little bit, like not even a lot, but just like anything to make you care about your family, because I could not see it as anything other than than numbers.
See, what's funny is that is maybe like the worst part about it is that, but it's like the part that ends up being like almost something you care about. You kind of have to buy yourself in to care about, but once you find something to care about in that game, which there are things to care about in that game, it definitely makes it worth the experience.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is like they
yeah.
needed to give you an end to that. Because I feel like there's just nothing to really hold your interest while it's gearing up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure once you're invested, like I've heard nothing but praise for the stuff it does in terms of its setting and how, like, the positions it puts you in as a player, but I never got there because I just found it too boring.
Yeah. That said, there is a character in there that I definitely know you would like. I would assume you would like. Guess there's no guarantees on anything. Wait a second. Have you seen that symbol before?
Chad is finding it.
Oh, is
Chad,
there
he knows.
Is there a tell that I've been missing this entire time? Shit, do I need to keep an eye out for... Do I need to be more observant? God, you know how hard that is for me, Sean.
I mean, it's sort of a secret tell. Like, finding that and figuring out that it's a tell is, I think, part of the experience. And I won't say anything more than that, because I don't want to tip you off to anything that you haven't already figured out.
I want you to be able to wander around in circles aimlessly. Yes, that's what I want, Sean. Thank you for respecting me.
Yeah. I would never encourage you to move on to the next zone already.
Uh-huh. I just want to find this armor. I want the suit. The suit sounds like it's cool. And my friend died for it.
You gotta find out what happened to your friend.
Yeah. My fun
Why
friend.
did the starseed not work for him? How good is his good dog?
Why did he leave his underwear up there? All questions that I seek answers for, Don.
We're just knowledge seekers looking to understand the world around us.
Exactly. This one over here gives me pink. I did not see... I've not seen that symbol. And I feel like I haven't seen that symbol even in places that I would expect to see it.
Where would you expect to see it?
Here? Expect to see it over here, maybe? Maybe? Bibbidi-bee.
Bibbidi-bop-bidi-bee.
Bibbidi-bobbidi-boobidi. Oh god, it's 8 o'clock, Sean. I'm scared.
There is a sword of Damocles hanging over us.
Who's Damocles? What the hell is his problem?
Yeah. He was under imminent threat of death.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like that, Sean. I feel like I would have seen that symbol by now, but I haven't.
Technically, the thing about the Sword of Damocles is, like, power influence or double-edged sword, because once you have them, everybody's out for your head.
Why?
So it's like people with power can never be content because they constantly have to hustle to stay on top.
This is why TikTok is awful.
Yeah.
It's the modern Damocles. Based on what you said, am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Alright, see, once again, I feel like I would have seen that symbol by now.
You actually did. Well, you didn't see it, but you passed it.
Alright.
Yep.
Is it in here somewhere?
Sort of.
Huh. Was it up there?
Turn around.
God,
No.
God damn it.
Turn around.
Feel like I'm missing something, or it's like at this point it's not even that the symbol's gonna help me in this state. I'm just like, wait, so how was I supposed to see this?
I mean, I hinted as much earlier, but there is a thing that you have not yet understood about these symbols that
Oh,
explains the confusion you're having.
there they are. There it is.
Ba-da-da-da.
Eh? So they are consistent. Do I find more?
Where am I?
Where am I? Why can't I find that woman's husband? Oh my god.
Dude, you got fucking pranked.
Yeah, a little bit. I almost fell. Shit!
Whoop.
I don't know how I didn't grab that.
Whoa.
Sticky. Oh, there you go.
That all seemed correct.
Now, what the hell,
Correct.
game?
What are you trying to get back up there for?
I don't know, to get a good. Okay, maybe I finally give up, Sean, because I'm just like, I don't know where I haven't been at this point. Really don't. And I don't know. Did I just find something?
I mean,
I just-
you've been up here before, if that's your question.
God damn it. Yes, I have. Many times. Oh. You feel like I'm missing something obvious for these last two, unless I do need to wait, but I don't get the impression that I need to wait.
I don't think you need to wait, but there's also no shame in coming back for them.
True. Certainly, for my own sanity. Oops.
Hold B to warp.
Hold B to warp with the A button.
Mm-hmm.
Only one here, I believe.
Yeah, because you're in that suit.
I want that good.
Welcome
Know what
back,
it looks
Ray.
like.
What can we do for you?
I don't think there are any
Scans report
here.
on Scanning. You have recovered all of the. How can we help you?
See you, Sid.
Because this is where you got your suit.
Opposed to my old busted suit.
We done with that old busted business. We on that new hot shit now.
Have any of that shit. Alright. Like to make at least some progress, but I do feel like I don't know where I hadn't been at that point. Unless it was in that like weird wooded area, but it didn't look like there was much in there other than just traversal areas. Ooh, he's pretty.
And you thought they were all gonna be snakes.
I mean, thought they were gonna be snakes, but glad that they're not all snakes. I could take a guess, Ray. Oh, motherfucker. Ah, button.
What are you? What do you open?
Opens one of those. Okay. Hey, this time I didn't walk past it. I could have.
He's learning.
I don't know. It's still impressive how good I am. I definitely have had moments in Animal Well where I do my classic guy of just walking straight the wrong direction to get to a save, only to get into an immediately new big area.
That is a fascinating thing about Metroid as a genre. That save points are inherently missable. Like, I like what the Hollow Knight does, where it signposts where the saves are once you're getting close to them.
Mm-hmm. With literal signs.
Yes. Because I feel like that's a common problem in Metroid-likes, is it's like, you have to poke your head in each individual room just to make sure you don't miss the save.
And yet, Sean, I still missed the blacksmith until the end of the game. Well, not the end, at least two-thirds through the game.
To be fair, although he is signposted, if you miss him on your way through there the first time, you don't naturally pass back through that specific area necessarily. So I could see an argument that he could have been a little more centrally located, especially since it's not like it's a pain to get to him, so it's not like you're meant to have to go out of your way if you want to go there.
Network interference detected. Loading emergency services.
Can you scan for void runner?
Scanning. There are 5 unrecovered void. How can we help you?
Gotcha.
I'll get you back online, Sid.
But yeah. And I mean, like, Hollow Knight just has... Hollow Knight has just got the best Metroidvania level design in almost any game ever made.
Yeah.
Ever.
Hollow Knight, Super Metroid, and Axiom Verge are my, like, holy trinity of Metroid level design.
I will say, though, definitely try out Animal Well if you get a chance. I think it would at least be a consideration for that list. Ow.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I see
when you ran into it?
Yeah, I saw this one. There's something over here. Okay. Hey, there it is. Okay, so it is consistent. And then... Well, this one's dangerous. This one's dangerous, so...
Can't contact anyone from our team. I tried firing our signal flares. They went every direction but up. Nothing works here. I couldn't decouple the thrust rings from the air chamber. I just lost it. I wrenched them and they shattered. I can't fix my boosters. I can't fix any of this. Gosm said...
Oh no, she lost her shadow shoes.
Long trip back. Not a single nation could agree on a solution. They had so much time to fix this, and they did nothing. I want to save my planet, but death is too good an ending for everyone in charge there. If I don't make it, let it be known, this is their fault.
I got her shirt.
Did Verse make it back? There was no sign of him at the Starseed.
I don't know, Ray. Given our last friend, mayhaps they might have run into some danger and difficulties.
Some technical difficulties, we'll say.
Uh-huh. Game is all about encountering technical difficulties to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm. You headbutted that guy.
I'm really bad about like over attacking because there is like a cooldown to your combo.
Mm-hmm.
I think that keeps on messing me up. Also, how did I go all the way up here and then not didn't? What? Game?
You almost.
Okay, oh. There we go. Easy. I guess I didn't go up here. I thought I did, but maybe not.
You sure didn't.
I thought I did.
I thought I did.
I really was never I actually was never a big fan of I like Sylvester more than I like Tweety Bird.
I didn't watch that much Looney Tunes in general.
Really? I pretty much grew up on Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. They were definitely some of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
I was a big Cartoon Network kid with like Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls and Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yeah.
Frost harvesters.
Courage
So
and
that's what happened to the Veruki. Looks like they fought back.
Courage is great, man. Courage is
awesome.
Courage is unnecessarily scary.
I don't think the bombs killed them.
What makes you say that? Was it the fact that they don't have skin on their bones anymore?
I mean, that just means they've been dead a long time.
Rebel 3. Looks like the bomb did more damage to the building than whatever was in here.
Lifeless husk of a giant creature. Whatever this was, it's long since gone.
Okay, so she is over here.
You treacherous pile of scrap. This is your fault.
Whatever this thing is, I don't think it's been operational for a long time.
He wasn't supposed to be here when the bombs went off. I didn't know. Please.
Maybe he's not here. Any idea where else he could be?
Wait, no. That's not right. Of course. He's waiting for me. How could I have forgotten?
Wait, now you remember where he is?
He's waiting in the place we first met. Under the sacred tree in the forest altar. Across the Iron Root Basin Bridge. He has to be there.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's Broken Capital. This is Iron Root Basin. Got it. Disorienting myself. I was... Aha!
Have you figured out the other thing about them? And the reason that you were having so much trouble seeing the other ones?
I think so.
Oh. What happened to you? Did the Ultra Void do this to you?
What the hell is going on over the radio? Is that chanting coming from Pyatt? So otherworldly. Desperate. Either way, that idiot better not be messing up the mission. I can see the starseed from here. It's sputtering. Like an overchoked binder plate. That can't be good. If his woo-woo crystal brain messes this up, I'll throw him into the void's core myself. I don't care how much he advanced void tech. We are the last...
Ah, sweet. I got his boxers. This guy had boxer briefs.
I don't get it. He wanted to save our planet as much as anyone.
Intrigue.
Huh. Is that why the starseed didn't work? Why would we want the starseed to work? Hey, Sean, I figured out why I came. Okay, so yeah, all right. That's still is a little frustrating. Then I don't know. Was I just not seeing the glowing ones? Did you ever see any glowing ones when I was wandering around earlier?
I didn't see any, but I wasn't like looking that closely.
Had you thinking about Princess Mononoke and Jacob's Ladder and Black Box? So
I don't like the way you said black.
Sorry, Sean. There's a lot of movies with black in the title, and it took me a second to figure out which
Name one other.
Well, it technically has a movie that's good, Black Lagoon. Where is the real question? I literally just passed it. I did. I literally just skated straight past it. Trap. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Oh, another game that definitely also just straight up pulls from Shadow of the Colossus. It's what the hell is it? It's like a 2D top down, and you have an arrow, and the goal is to like you have to hit the boss, and it's
Titan Souls.
Yeah, Titan Souls.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Actually, Jax and I played it a long time ago, and I almost beat it in like one sitting, but we got to like the super final boss, and I was like, oh, and then we never played it again. But it was good. It was really good. I like that game.
They set up the conduit. Not too far from one of the most beautiful trees I've ever seen. Funny thing, looking up at the canopy, I can almost forget for a moment where I am and what's at stake. The Veruki were peaceful and cared for each other. They had created a utopia. Dross, the Ultra Void, they consume beauty and leave nothing behind. My planet's full of fools and hypocrites. But we don't deserve this. I'm glad we're destroying this place. Of course, we'll lose all account of what happened to these people, but what civilization would want to be remembered like this? I hope there's nothing left.
Found the pants.
You were right, Verse. I'll finish what you started.
Were you just questioning his motives a moment ago?
You were questioning Pyatt. Not Verse.
Oh, whoops.
Pyatt implied that Verse might have sabotaged the mission. Or Verse implied that Pyatt might have sabotaged the mission, rather.
It's understood. Yeah.
Does the boy listen? No, he doesn't listen.
I tried to, but there's no promises. I make never a promise on whether or not.
Nary a promise on this stream. Nice.
Too easy. Too
Bang.
easy with that one. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh boy, he's... Yeah, this design is very much its own thing. I really like this design, and boy is he scary.
Mm-hmm.
One down. You can thank me later, sir.
Man, one of the things I have a bad habit in this game, though, is its movement feels so fluid and good that I just start going that sometimes I turn off my brain a little bit in the direction that I'm going.
You're just headed somewhere.
That's good movement design, in my opinion. That just shows how good it is.
And good level design that, like, most of the time you end up somewhere worth being anyway.
Uh-huh. Oh, there he is. He's just watching. He's just chilling.
He's happy.
He loves it up there. Every time I jab an eye, he like, oh. He's so excited to meet me. He's like, oh, you wake me up. I can't wake up.
Save me.
Yeah, I really didn't mean. I really didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
I haven't actually listened to that song in earnest in a very long time.
Has anyone at this point?
There's gotta be Evanescence flames still floating around out there.
Somewhere.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Plenty of us grew up in the early aughts, you're right, Sean.
Look, as much as we had Linkin Park, a bunch of other people had Evanescence.
Bullet for My Valentine.
I still listen to Paramore on the regular.
And I do need to... I swear I've listened to a Tool song.
Oh my
Definitely
goodness.
played
if
a Tool
I haven't
song
made you
for
listen
me.
to Tool, then I need to.
Yeah, I need to... Give me an album recommendation.
Letter
I'm
Alex.
sure... I think you have recommended that one to me. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
It's not their only good album, but it is the definitive Tool album.
Listen,
It's
you can...
incredible. I mean, if you have even a single inkling bone in your body that can appreciate heavy music, then you owe it to yourself to listen to Tool.
I just got stuck on
At
Ghost
least
for a
Ladder
while.
Alex.
I got stuck on Ghost for a while because it was Halloween and it's the perfect Halloween music.
It is the perfect Halloween music. I wouldn't really call it heavy, but
It is the perfect Halloween music,
but
though.
it is
and
the perfect Halloween music.
That's a complete that is a complete compliment to it because it's also just really good music.
Yeah, I mean, I love Ghost. Ghost
Also-
rules and slaps and pisses and shits, and I'm all here for it.
That the music video with his son is absolutely one of my favorite music videos of all time.
Talking about
music vid-
Sirius.
Yes, absolutely. Because that is his son, apparently. I was like, holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, Sirius is great. Everybody should go listen to Sirius and make sure it's that makes it 2 for 2 on like music videos that are objectively better because it has a kid in it. Because the other one is the Jungle song that I really like, where the kid does breakdancing, because it's fucking incredible.
The Jungle song is such an upsetting way to phrase that. It's just called it's...
The song isn't called Jungle, it is a
Right,
song
the
by
band is-
Jungle.
Right, I just mean... But yes, absolutely.
Can't think of the name of the song all of a sudden. That was the song that introduced me to Jungle, actually, because you guys were like, hey, check out this fucking music video, and I was like, fuck yes!
They got a lot of good stuff, man. Jungle's rad.
They're also, I believe, because if there's one thing that I've always appreciated Borderlands for is this weird, is their intro sequences are weirdly, like, avant-garde. They really are, and they usually have really, really good, obscure music. I mean, the first game introduced me to Cage the Elephant. The second game introduced me to... God, I really like that album, and I can't remember the band who did it, but it's a really good song. And then I believe, Jungle is actually showcased in the Telltale Borderlands game for its intro.
Oh,
They
yeah?
play, Too Busy Earning, I believe. Which is awesome, honestly. Ooh. Perhaps we've read this journal before.
Endless explosions last
Never
night.
mind.
The sounds of wailing went all throughout the basin. And I think the hunters have stopped. They're gone, Daddy Paws.
Maybe it isn't that one, because we're not following Dander Paws. Gross. I don't want to think about your hands flaking. That's bad. Yes, you should see a doctor about that. A very upsetting alien skin condition.
Some people are just flaky. Some people are ashy.
Yeah,
Don't
and I'm
judge.
one of those ashy, flaky people, okay? And I don't know really actually what to do about it. I probably need to get special dandruff shampoo, but I don't know what's funny is I feel like dandruff shampoo exists and it doesn't... It can make the problem worse, though, if you get the wrong one.
Hair care is largely about experimentation.
Yeah.
Gotta try stuff and see what works for you.
Maybe I need to go back to L'Oreal Kids. I gotta get that fish bottle, man.
Gotta get the kind of stuff you can drink.
Uh-huh. Listen, it's no tears. It's good for you, man. I don't want to cry. Listen, I don't want to... When you get soap in your eyes, it sucks. It sucks.
If you're not allowed to cry in the shower, then where the hell are you allowed to cry?
Where else? I specifically get shampoo that allows me to cry.
I need a tear assist, and I'm not ashamed of it.
Tear assisted shampoo. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Only tear shampoo. God. Hey, I remember that those bottles smelling good though. That kid's shampoo smelled good. At least I remember it smelling good.
I just remember the commercials for L'Oreal Kids being like, because you're worth it too. But I hadn't seen the like regular L'Oreal commercials, so I didn't know why. I didn't know what it meant by two. Like, why would I not?
Why would I not
be worth it?
And even with that in context,
what else are you implying?
Yeah. Even that in context, it's kind of like, well, wait, why wouldn't I ever be worth it to begin with?
Well, it's just in reference to the L'Oreal commercials that are like, treat yourself to L'Oreal because you're worth it.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, the kids commercial is like, because you're worth it too. And it's like...
Yeah, but kids don't give a fuck about their hair.
I mean, that, for one.
Not that I know of. I definitely didn't give a fuck about my hair that much. I arguably still don't give that much of a fuck about my hair. I give enough that I'm like, man, I wish I could do more for it. I just don't know how. And it's expensive.
It can be expensive.
I don't necessarily just want to chop it off. I've thought about it. If I ever do go to a barber, I definitely am like going to be like, do not cut my hair off. I've never tried styling my hair before. I might try it because I have the hair to style for once, and not a goddamn military buzz cut. It's what I grew up with. Oh, hey, wait a second. Wait, no. For some reason I thought, never mind. Wait,
that don't connect that way.
Yeah, that don't. There's no way that connect that way. That don't make no sense. The world is not that small, and this isn't a planet.
More eyes for the eye god.
More eyes. Show me your beautiful eyes. You have such beautiful eyes!
Love that kid.
Always. Greg is a treasure.
One more anomaly in this sector. Better scan for it.
Didn't have to scan for any of the other ones, but okay. Ah, it's behind the spooky door. Boy, these little guys are so annoying because they can really just gang up on you sometimes. Well, I'm very hesitant to just jump in the middle of that now.
You gotta play smart.
Why wouldn't they give me... They should have given me a gun.
He spanked you, dude.
Right in my butt. God damn it. Stop spanking me right in my goddamn butt. Also, the camera in this game is genuinely really good, I've noticed. It's not even like... It's more of its placement, because I wouldn't say it really... It really, like, does anything on its own, because it's just, like, mainly just a fixed camera. It just is very well positioned. There are a couple moments I think I've noticed where the camera is taken away from you, which I always like. It's a thing that I hope becomes more of a thing in games, because Shadow of the Colossus gets a big poo-poo all the time for its camera, and I'm like, actually, it might be one of the best non-fixed cameras ever made. People just kept on trying to fight it.
Mm-hmm.
Because at some point I had played that game so much that once I realized that, I went, oh my god, this is the best camera ever made. I guess it doesn't help that it doesn't necessarily make it clear, and one of the first things players kind of want to do is control the camera as much as possible. But so much of that game, once you realize that it almost kind of like plays itself at points, that it allows you to focus on specific things and not everything at the same time. Like, for example, there's a boss in Shadow of the Colossus 3 that I used to find really frustrating. It's
wait. What the fuck? Replay what you just said to me.
I mean, you never... listen, the sequel... This is Shadow of the Colossus 3. What the fuck is wrong? Shadow of the Colossus, there is a Colossi that I always had a hard time with for a long time, which was the Sand Shark. I always describe it as the Sand Shark. You know what the Sand Shark is, right?
For sure.
I feel like that one always frustrated me because I kept on trying to fight aggro. I kept on fighting him to try to make him, like, to control him, when in reality, that fight is not that hard. You just have to trust that aggro will be a horse. And not just run into walls and shit. I kept on trying to, like, steer him, when in reality, you just gotta let aggro do his thing.
Trust
and that
aggro.
The Colosseum is literally shaped in a circle. You just run in a circle automatically in that fucking fight. I just was dumb, and I kept on fighting the horse. Which, to be fair, aggro is also maybe one of the best designed horses in a video game.
Aggro's a special boy.
Special boy. We all love our special boy. I love my special boy. He does his best.
Mm-hmm. Wander's a special boy too, so like, they're perfect for each other.
They really are. And I will say, I mean, like, I find that era of video games very fascinating because it was followed by Shadow of the Colossus being like one of the big kind of catalysts to, you know, is video game art? But I do find it actually interesting to think about more in retrospect as somebody who grew up with those kinds of games, because it's like, even at the time, I didn't play it thinking of it as a piece of art. I just played it as a cool game where you fought giant, colossal monsters with a really
you
interesting...
were also 12.
Yeah. But that still didn't mean, like, that it didn't have, like, an impact on my interest in games as an art medium even later on. So I just find
that's kind of the beauty of Shadow of the Colossus, is that it is super fun to play and super accessible while also making an artistic statement.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of things. It's maybe one of the most cinematic games of its time, and I feel like that was an argument at one time of like the futility of the concept of cinematics in a video game that I think just kind of everybody, I wouldn't even say forgot about. It's just like people didn't care anymore about that, and that actually, no, you can't have video game cinematics. Fucking Shadow of the Colossus does it. This game does it. I think it's just a different thing entirely, because if you think about it, video game cinematics is just, how do you make a camera that does good artistically, not just mechanically?
Feels peaceful.
Which is much harder to do in a video game, I think. Or certainly much more different than it is in a movie. That might also be its own weird discussion that I'm starting for no reason of, I think a lot of people were like wanting cinematics in games and not thinking about the fact that games have cinematics. It's just how the camera do in a video game. And they do exist and they can be good.
you're using the word cinematics to mean cinematic qualities, which is sort of confusing when cinematics is a specific, it means something very specific in games and doesn't mean anything outside of games.
Right. That's also a fair point, because that's the thing, is it's often conflated in the case of games of how much does it feel like a movie, when cinematics to movies is the like general
Cinematic with an S at the end is nothing outside of games.
Yeah.
Cinematic specifically is like cutscenes.
God damn it. At least I didn't call it Shadows of the Colossus, Sean.
You did say Colossi earlier in reference to a single Colossus, which I think is maybe the most...
God damn it.
Like, that's probably the peak, because that's not an easy mistake. That's deliberate. You have to go out of your way to make that mistake.
Not wrong. You're not wrong that I didn't go out of my way. Maybe I just... See, this is my problem. I keep on trying to want to sound smart, but apparently that just equates to trying to make things plural, and I don't know why.
You did it. You cleansed the temple.
Did it. I stabbed the guy in his eye. Lost Sentry, here he comes. He doesn't like the things that I did.
Coming down from his roost.
I love his design, though. Goddamn, he is cool. He's really cool. Oh, big fella. Whoa! Hey, don't do that. That's dangerous.
You're gonna hurt somebody like that.
Uh-huh. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. God, that visual is so goddamn cool.
Mm-hmm. Bust up this crab shell.
Huh? It also helps that you get this really, like, you get this real good sensation of like doing tricks and shit off of this giant monster.
Yup.
It really keeps a sense of momentum. Oh, this guy isn't that easy. I gotta figure out a way on him now. Oh. Oh no. There it is. That was cool. Oh no! God damn it. It's... Of course. It's of course.
Oh, is it happening?
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's 8:30. Oh, it's Z. I was ready for this. Here, we'll do the. I think I'll try to do this, and then we'll call it there. Hey, I was ready for it. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, this is unfortunate timing, but
get through it, probably. Oh, Jesus. Oh, 2? Huh? Why 2? That was weird.
I love the design conceit that every time you get up on the boss, it has less platform for you to get on.
Mm-hmm.
Such a cool way to make the boss fights, like, give you a chance to get your bearings before upping the ante.
Mm-hmm. And it also makes the boss fight more challenging. Because you have less to work on.
Exactly.
Alright. Oh yeah, dude, there's a lot less. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Hi, buddy.
Don't step. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Put your, yeah, dangle that down here, bud. Dangle your butt down here, bud. Right? Oh no. Well.
This doesn't seem great.
Oh, nuts. Oh, beans and nuts.
This might be a problem, huh?
You don't say, Sean. Nuts and butts. Alligator fucks.
Oh, it's going great.
Get your goddamn butt down here. Just have one more I gotta do real fast.
Man, that visual is so cool to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Nope.
god damn it. I lost momentum. Well. Okay, good. Doesn't restart the fight. Just have no health. That. Do that. Saw a box up here. Oh, there it is. Ah, shit. Pull that back down here. Bring that back down here, buddy.
Give me that.
Give me that. Give me that back. Give me that back.
He doesn't know where you are, dude.
Yeah, there. You see me. See me? Whoa. Come on. God, even the thing is falling apart. Jesus Christ. Huh? What? Huh? What happened?
Your camera was at such a weird angle when you pulled that off that you couldn't see.
Uh-huh. Right, I couldn't see. Oh god. Oh god, the audio's all fucked up now. This is a nightmare. Is this a part of the experience? Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Okay.
Here we go.
Ugh! God damn it. I think it ate one of my inputs. Aw, man, this might not be possible for me right now because of the interruptions now. Still unbelievable, this. Still unbelievable, this.
Well, we can pick back up with the boss fight next time.
Yeah. But hey, at least we got most of a full stream. That's all I want at this point. Besides, the audio's all messed up, so yeah, this is not worth it. Ooh. But still, God, what a good game. What a good game. Well, we'll have to call it here, everybody, because I have to call it here. But thank you for joining. I hope you had. Yeah, my hand has been forced. Sure has, Sean. But as always, a huge thank you to everyone who's, thank you to everybody for coming out. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There is a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Also, I'm just gonna do this because the audio is so broken that it's...
Yeah, you can can ditch.
Why can't I leave? That was weird. That was weird. But yeah. Also, a shout out to everyone who follows and everyone in our audience. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure also hashtag it with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. Also, stick around to the very end. We're going to raid so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, go lock your doors and windows because it's almost lunchtime for vampire. Well, it's almost it's almost breakfast time for vampires.
For lunch pyres.
And as always, a huge thank you to everyone who supports the stream and all of our subscribers. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you wish to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you could get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And, I almost forgot. I added that. And thank you to our mods who do a wonderful job holding back the robot army and preventing them becoming famous. Thank you, Sean, for being patient with my internet. And allowing me to play Solar Ash.
I'm glad that we got as much of it as we did.
Yeah, I am too. Do you want to kick housekeeping?
Go buy Solar Ash and play it. It's great.
Yeah. And check out the rest of our friends: Virtual Boys, Corpus Scripted, Crowcast TV, Downtown Voice Acting, and Boo XPs. Goblin Entertainment. Virtual Boys is James and Arthur. I can spell it right. They were doing co-op games or multiplayer games on their Twitch channel. Corvus Cryptid. Can't spell. Is Ren's channel, and they were doing cozy games or spooky games. Crowcast TV is Tara's channel, and she's an artist who does live art when she's available. Downtown Voice Acting is Jackson's voice acting channel, where he does voice acting with some of us on YouTube and Twitch. BooXB's Zocla's channel, where she does horror games and multiplayer games. And you can find the rest of my stuff here. There's a link tree that links to all of my stuff, including a VOD channel for the Twitch, as well as my own YouTube, an ArtStation for my art, and a SoundCloud for my music. So go check everybody out. And Goblin Entertainment. Round, we'll be heading to Sarah's playing. I think she's playing East right now, actually. So what she was doing earlier, yeah, she's playing East 1. So stick around for that. Otherwise, have a good evening, everybody. Take it easy. Sean, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
When do I get my giant space worm?
Listen, space is hard on a young growing boy, Sean. It'll come to you. You just gotta let
When have I grown enough?
The space worm will find you. Have I mentioned that I haven't seen Dune?
Yeah.